In 2 Samuel chapter 10, it's talking about King David. And in chapter 10, it's talking about all of his military exploits. Talks about everything that he's done, all the people he's just gone to war with, how he led his entire army to victory over and over again. And there at the end of chapter 10, it says that in one particular battle that he went out, that they killed, I think, 700 charioteers, 40,000 foot soldiers, and they killed the head of this army. So it's talking about everything that David has just done when he was doing his job. And then in the next chapter, chapter 11, verse 1, it says this. It says, in the spring, when kings should go to war, David stayed home. Now, here's what's crazy, is that we know what happened because David stayed home. He got himself in all kinds of trouble. He was up on the rooftop, saw Bathsheba, committed adultery, had the man murdered to hide it, the whole 9 yards. Got himself in a bind. Do you know why he got himself in a bind? Because he wasn't where he was supposed to be when he was supposed to be there. Now here's the crazy thing, is we only know one side of the story. We have no idea what could have happened had David gone to war when he was supposed to. Had David put his boots on and stepped out the door and done what God had called him to do when he had been called to do it, then there's no telling what opportunities would have lied ahead for him. And so this is our year of opportunity. And sometimes your greatest opportunities are going to come because you put your boots on, you stepped out the door, and did what God called you to do. So this is your year of new opportunities. And God is waiting to be able to bless your life. But if you are not where God has called you to be, when he's called you to be it, you could get yourself in a bind. I'm not professing that over your life. I'm just saying, if you are doing what God has called you to do, when he called you to do it, then you can watch God open up the doors and watch new opportunities pour into your life because you were just where you were supposed to be when you were supposed to be there. Your greatest opportunities are going to lie behind your obedience. And if you are stepping out in obedience to what God has called you to do every day, I cannot wait to see what God is going to do in your life. Amen? It's going to be a great year, your year of new opportunities.